Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you how to boil lobster in a court bouillon. Now, if you've never heard of a court bouillon before, it is a short broth or a broth that is cooked quickly or shortly. Many different seafoods and fish, eggs, and delicate types of meat are used in a court bouillon to flavor it and to poach it. So that's what we're doing tonight. On my stove top, I have a pot of water that is going to fit what you need to boil. In this instance, it's lobster, so make sure you have enough room for 3 lobsters. I have this about half full, okay? Into my pot, I'm going to add a variety of spices, and this is going to make things flavorful and delightful, right? I have a large herb infuser, so you can use this in a large soup pot or to make a stock. Sometimes I use it for tea if I'm making a huge batch of tea, but this is fantastic because you can fish out all those extra herbs and spices. So in my herbs and spice bowl here, I've got 2 bay leaves. I have maybe a half a teaspoon of coriander seeds. I have about a teaspoon of red chili flakes and probably a dozen black peppercorns. Also 1 whole clove. I have 1 whole clove of garlic. I've just smashed it. I've even left it in the skin, just fine. I have a bundle of my own homegrown fresh thyme, and I have a nice big bundle of fresh parsley going into my infuser. Into my pot. Let that water infuse as it's coming up to a boil. I need to add some salt, maybe a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, it's up to you. We try and cut down a little bit on salt. As opposed to a stock or a broth that's going to go for at least an hour or more than that, this is going to be cooked quickly. So in order to extract the flavors from those beautiful ingredients we just added to the infuser, we're going to add a little bit of an acid. Now, in the case of poaching eggs, for instance, you might add a little bit of vinegar. In this instance with seafood, you can add lemon or you can add white wine. Tonight we're going to add a little bit of both. And I'm just going to squeeze the whole lemon, 1 whole lemon, into my court bouillon. Straining the seeds, I don't want the seeds. I'm going to throw the peel and everything in. And I'm going to add about 1 cup of white wine. Now bring this up to a boil and we're going to let this simmer for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Alright, this is up to a boil already, and I'm going to turn it down just so that it's simmering and extracting those flavors into the water. Put your timer on, 15-20 minutes. Alright, the time has come to put our lobsters in. These are live lobsters, and they are market lobsters, basically about 1.5 pounds or so. Each one of these is a female. You can see by the little fins right here. If they're small and fluffy, then they're a girl, and if they are longer and more pointed and hard, they are a male. So in they go. I've turned the water up to a furious boil so that this can be as quick as possible, especially if it's going to hurt your feelings. So in they go. Be careful. Wear yourself some oven mitts so that you don't burn yourself. Oh, that broth smells like heaven. All right, girls, here we go. Get them right into the water quickly. Put the lid on and bring it back up to a boil as quickly as possible. I'm going to bring this up to a boil, turn it down to a simmer, and let them go for about 10 to 12 minutes. Then I'm going to turn the heat off and let them finish cooking in that hot liquid for another 10 or so minutes, 10, 12 minutes, and let them kind of just soak in that flavorful goodness. If you wanted to, you could just boil them straight out the whole entire time, but I think that they absorb a little bit more of the flavor this way. That's exactly what we want. All right, these have been going for 12 minutes. I'm turning the heat off, and these beautiful lobsters are bright red, and they're gonna sit in this nice, beautiful, flavorful, hot liquid for another 10 or 12 minutes. I just wanna make sure that they're done. I don't like underdone at all seafood. So another 10 minutes or so. All right, these lobsters are done. Make sure you have your butter melted. All right, carefully remove them. They smell awesome. All right, so clip the elastics off. These guys are hot, hot, hot. Well, these lobsters are beauties. They are going to be so succulent and flavorful because they've been sitting in that lovely cool bouillon. So I'm gonna keep one here myself, and I'm gonna get everyone else theirs, and I'll try it right here with you. I don't know what would be more delightful than getting this presented to you on a special occasion, New Year's or birthday even. Anytime for me. I love lobster. It's my favorite thing. And let's crack open a claw. Show you what I've got going on here so I can go and eat with everybody else and enjoy a beautiful New Year's Eve. All right, so crack that open. Look at that. The meat just came out like nothing. Whoa. Into the butter, a little bit of lemon. Mmm. Oh. Come on. That's delicious. First of all, you can really taste those flavors from the cool bouillon. Beautiful. If you've never done that before, try it. You're gonna like it. The lobster is poached just perfectly. It's not overdone, it's not rubbery. It's absolutely marvelous. You can taste all of those beautiful herbs and spices. Just what you want. So that's how you do it, folks. That's how you boil a lobster in a court bouillon. It's a beautiful way to do it if you've never tried it. Add a little bit of flavor to your life, okay? This is beautiful with your lobster. It's just delicate flavors for a delicate lobster. It doesn't overpower them, and it just kind of enhances the sweetness and the beautiful meat that you've got going on there. That's it. Happy New Year, everybody. Follow me on Twitter at cookingwithkime with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. Check out my instagram.com/webchefofalltrades. You can find my shows online on youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and my website is cookingwithkimberly.com. Interact with us and subscribe and let us know what's going on in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.